my cutie? Were you just sleeping? Oh, you were asleep?
No.
Oh, what are you doing, hon? Oh, you're going to bed?
Not asleep.
Oh, what are you up to, hon? Just resting? Yeah. Are you still, tipsy, honey? Okay, so you're now fine? Yeah. How you doing, hon? Do you miss me? Yeah? Did you want to see me?
Yeah.
Did you see my, message?
You're dropping your sister off.
Yeah, and I asked if you wanted to join the hangout with me and Ryan.
What are you and Ryan doing?
Me and Ryan and Dave, but, yeah, I'm not sure fully what the plan is yet, um, but I am, but after I drop off,
Hold on. My cat was panicking. She couldn't see me.
yeah, but, I'm gonna be after I drop off my sister, I could pick you up if you want, there's either two things we're gonna be doing, one or two things, which is, like late night kind of food, so IHOP or something,
Yeah.
in Alston area or something like that, or another thing we may do or is, go to Tavern in the Square in Alston. I don't know if you've ever been there.
I've actually never been to a Tits.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's usually our go-to because it's like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with you guys.
You what?
I'll go with you guys.
Yeah, sounds good.
If I'm allowed to hang out with all of you.
Yeah, I didn't ask them yet, but I'm assuming it would be fine because at first it was supposed to be a plan that had Gabe, his brother, Gabe's girlfriend, this, that, whatever, or like someone's girlfriend or whatever. So and like multiple other people, but now it's like just me, Ryan, and Gabe. So I'm assuming it would be fine, you know, if you join. So but also I'm not even sure if this plan is happening or not, or what's happening or what. You know what I mean? But I should be finding out soon. Now what I'm doing on my way back is I'm heading to Palmer, which is a town on the way back near Anthony's that I haven't been to yet. So I'm getting gas there and food at the same time because I didn't eat dinner. But I'm just getting like a couple slices of pizza or whatever to go. I'll go to Cumberland Farms there in Palmer, but that'll check that off on the list. You know what I mean? Because I need gas and food.
Somehow we managed to have a $200 tab, and I'm hungry.
Really? Did he pay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it good food?
We had a dozen oysters.
Damn.
Shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
Crab.
Yeah.
And calamari.
Where's he from?
I think South Shore.
Okay. Yeah, Southie. Or not
Yeah,
Southie, South Shore. Yeah, fancy. Is he's white?
Yeah.
And how old is he? 40s?
He's like 40 something. Yeah, he's actually younger.
Wow. Yeah. Does he look good or not really?
He's not unattractive.
So he's like, is he average or is he slightly below average?
He's average, I guess.
Okay. So he's not repulsive though.
Yeah, which is nice.
Okay. So he's like basically average.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. And isn't that a neat location though? The Chestnut Hill one.
Yeah.
Right by the water.
On the water side.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For that room, so we're.
Yeah. But yeah, sounds good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he's definitely. Wait, do you know Anthony or is it?
No, I dropped him off. I just
Okay.
left his house like 10 minutes ago.
He's definitely hooked. I just need to make sure he's willing to pay.
And you met him through the sugar daddy thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He wants to buy me concert tickets for August.
Ooh.
28th to Greta Von Fleet.
To what?
Greta Von Fleet?
He listens to Greta Von Fleet? That's funny.
Oh, he loves.
I love them. Yeah.
He loves Led Zeppelin, so he's gonna take me to a Greta Von Fleet concert.
That's funny.
And so so the one thing I have to make sure that he's willing to pay, like, it's called an allowance.
Yeah.
Cause, like, I'm not into, like, having nice dinners and drinks and concerts are fine, but, like, you're like, okay, like, I kinda want the money, so,
Yeah. Sounds good.
That, but I'm really
Has he done this before though?
I think I'm the first girl who found, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Because also the thing that a lot of these sugar daddies, meaning like one starting up or whatever, need to realize is like girls can easily get guys to pay for them for dates on normal dating sites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the sugar dating sites need to, step it up,
It wouldn't, going out for a $200 first date would be, a little challenging to find, but.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good, hon. I
Like,
support it.
no, plus I'm sitting here going, like, I think you can afford $1,800 a month. You make $500,000 a year and you're worth $5 million.
Yeah. And does he have kids or ever was married?
No, I don't think he ever did. I mean, his profile says that he's single. It says that he doesn't have kids. I mean, he says he, like, goes to, like, a lot of conferences and everything. He doesn't really have anyone, like, buddy to bring with him and things, so that's why he, like, got the site.
Poor guy.
Like,
He sounds kind of lonely. Do you think he has friends and stuff or no?
I think he has friends, but I think he has, like, a lot of work colleagues. Like, his life is all work. Like,
Yeah.
he's kind of like an inventor and business guy, so he has, like, 30 patents under his name, and, like, honestly, really cool science.
Oh wait, so did you say he does biodegradables? Could you say what he does again?
So it's environmental cleanup using, like, a biodegradable foam. So, like, pollution and algae and everything will, like, stick to this foam, especially, like, oil. So his product is used to clean up the beach's oil spill.
Interesting.
So it's actually, like, pretty cool. And actually, like, his stuff is being used to, because I guess there's a lot of algae blooms and the things that get caught right now.
Yeah.
Because of global warming and stuff. So, like, they're actually using his product to, like, clean up these toxic algae blooms.
Yeah. And some of those.
I mean, I'm not supposed to tell you who he is at all because, I just tell him, I was like, I'm in a relationship. I was like, you have to know that.
Wait, you said that to him?
Oh, yeah, I told
Oh, okay.
him.
Oh, interesting. Because when.
Yeah, with you.
No, meaning like that. Yeah. For me, honestly, this is gonna sound bad, but like when we start an open relationship and I start seeing girls, like, depending on the vibes of the girl, but most of the girls, I'm just straight up not gonna tell them I'm in an open relationship, because then it'll make them not wanna do sexual stuff with me, etc.
No, that's so different because for me, I like tell everybody because I'm sitting here and going like, they need to know I'm with you and they need to know that they're not going to get anything.
Oh yeah, no, that's a very good strategy to do towards these sugar daddies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the last sugar daddy I had wanted to marry me and buy a house with me.
Yeah, but at the same time, a lot of guys.
6 years old.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say before that?
You don't tell girls about me.
The what?
If you don't tell girls about me.
Yeah. But oh no, the thing I was gonna say was Yeah, the biodegradable and like all that, or all that like nature stuff is very important, and can make a ton of money. Like my great uncle, he is one of the richest people in Venezuela, and South America. But he, one of the reasons why is because he has factories that make, you know those things that like seagulls and sea turtles or whatever get caught on, of like those soda, whatever those things
Yeah.
called. So he has a version of that that's biodegradable in the ocean or whatever, um, and like and like all the, and like, yeah, so like a lot of areas of the world, they buy that from his factories, you know. But yeah, no, it's just interesting how like even having a simple product like that can make you insane amounts of money.
Yeah. And so he was super nervous. I was like, oh yeah, I was like, just so you know, like I want to be honest with you. I was like, I have a boyfriend, like we're in an open relationship.
Do you think he seemed like he's still gonna meet up with you?
I told him this before we even went out today.
Oh, okay.
I told him this like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah. Okay.
And his first thing was like, oh fuck, that's gonna complicate things. And I was like, why? And he's like, well, he's like, he's like, jealous boyfriends do bad things. And it's like,
The thing is there's two personality traits I do not have that other people have. One is I never get jealous, and two, I never get bored. You know?
you don't get bored.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I told him. I was like, no, like he's not like gonna like, because I guess he's actually had like legitimate stalkers in the past.
That's
and
crazy.
Stuff, so
No,
his biggest concern was he was like, well, because I told him, I was like, he knows I'm going out and he's gonna know where I am, because I was like, that's safety for me.
Yeah.
He's always gonna know where I am.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's not gonna know who you are, like.
Yeah.
And because he was like really concerned about like privacy, because the thing is like he is like the CEO of like a big company, and like he's doing something that a lot of people would find like
Yeah.
really kind of like not illegal, but like it could be spun really badly. So he
Yeah,
was like
exactly.
really concerned, and I'm just like, no, like.
No, and yeah, even if you wanted to tell him that I literally give zero props, you know what I mean? Like
No, I did tell him that you
yeah.
get zero props.
Yeah, I'm a person that doesn't get jealous ever, and there's even been multiple women in the past who would try to make me jealous or stuff like that, when I just don't get jealous ever. Because the thing is people who get jealous are people who are either, and many people get jealous, are either unhappy in one way or another, or insecure in one way or another. Which I'm neither of those. The what? Say that again?
I think jealousy is really just insecurity.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I don't know, that's just not really, like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I really thought it, and I was like, oh, fuck, no, I was like, no, not.
Wait, say that again? I couldn't hear.
Well, because at first I thought he was like, not president and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
So, like, I'm not supposed to tell you his name or how he gets it and everything, but.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fine. I don't care. Just as long as you're safe, you know what I mean? So.
Hopefully, they know you better, you know what he does.
Yeah. Also, just to let you know, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere right now, so it might lose connection. You know? It's like kind of here and there, in and out. But now it's sounding a little better. But yeah. Yeah. So it ended up being, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Are you gonna do like one sugar daddy at a time, or multiple at the same time? Or do you not know yet? Which I'm completely fine with whichever you choose, you know what I mean, as long as you're safe, you know what I mean, and as long as you get that money,
No,
you know.
they take time.
Yeah. maybe you could start out with this one and then maybe add another, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Because I told you there was like a couple that reached out to me, right?
You told me the cuck one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was 3 people who reached out to me. I don't know, I'm not really into the cuck guy.
Yeah.
He's honestly like not attractive.
Yeah.
He looks like the pedophile from down the street.
I want to see photos of him.
Yeah, I can see that. But no, he's like, he looks like some Russian creeper, honestly.
Because also, here's the problem with like people that are into cross-dressing or certain other things have a high chance of being into like disgusting things too, like bestiality or pedophilia or stuff like that, you know what I mean? So,
what about you, baby?
Oh no, I'm not into that, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, no, I'm like not.
Or voyeurism. He could be into
really
that.
He's
probably a voyeurist.
Well, cause like he messaged me and everything, and I was like talking to him a little bit, whatever. And then he like sent me like, you know how guys are like really cringe and they'll like send like their entire fantasy of like, you know, we show up at the bar and I'm in chastity and having your magic and we're ordering drinks and having a good night, and then some dude then walks up, whisks you away. Like he literally sent me one of these.
Yeah, like
And I was just like,
guys that are into cross-dressing, there's a lot of ones that are like have extreme fantasies and like these extensive, you know what I mean? It's very cringe, you know?
I mean, I told you about it.
Yeah.
To see if you were interested, but I don't know. I think I have better options.
Yeah. You might as well do the better options, you know what I mean?
Also, like, he sent me a photo and he's not attractive.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely don't think I would see more than 2 people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because then I have you and then 2 people, that would be 3
And your like friends, you know, when Aurora gets back, you know, gets here, you know what I mean?
So it's just like too many people, like I don't think I can handle
while working full time, you know what I mean? So yeah, no, that's fair. I think 2 is a perfect amount, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it really depends. It's actually like rather hard to find like good ones who like pay money and are free.
Yeah.
A lot of people like are on the site because they have like definite fetishes, and like some of them are like, a lot of guys on this site are like wicked submissive.
Yeah.
And the problem is I have corsets.
Yeah.
So they think I'm a dominatrix, and I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. That's funny. I feel also just in general there's very, very few dominatrix women like for men, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel those are
a switch.
Yeah.
And then I just got to this point. But the thing is, like, even when I was dominant, like more dominant, it was because I was doing it to be sexy, to be attractive, to get a response out of guys. And even in that way, it was more out of submissive motivations than actually being dominant.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm done with this.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
You're a kitty.
Kitty. Yeah, I'm arriving in 5 minutes to Cumberland Farms where I'm gonna get gas and food.
No, so my last sugar daddy paid me he was $1,300 a month, but I'm honestly thinking of asking for $1,800 a month this time.
Yeah.
Seeing what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens.
And have you been with sugar daddies who have done this kind of stuff before where they would like transfer that kind of like lots of money, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. And did you ever do sexual stuff with past sugar daddies? And if so, like how often? You know what I mean?
And the only so let's see. I had the there was one that wasn't paying me like consistently. On our last date, he eating me out.
Yeah.
But then he also confessed his love to me.
Wait, so that was the only time you ever did sexual stuff with a sugar daddy?
No, and then I had another one who I started seeing him, and he was gonna be paying me, and then I met up with him. He had sex with me. He paid me for that night, and then another scheduled, and like we were talking the whole day, and I like got ready. It was like, where am I meeting you? And I never heard from him again.
Interesting. I remember you told me that situation. Did
so,
you?
Like, I was pissed.
Yeah, and you use protection with like those guys,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yes.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What
They're
is
dirty old men.
what is the sugar dating site you use or app? Is it an app or no?
It's a website. There's actually no app for it.
Okay. What is it?
It's called Seeking Arrangement.
Seeking arrangement?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, there's also like SugarDaddy.com, but I found that one to be, there was a lot more people looking for pay for play on that.
Yeah.
So I didn't like that one as much. I felt like there was a lot more prostitution going on.
The thing that I wonder about, like, yeah, no, I was just openly thinking, yeah, interesting. And how long have you done the sugar dating again, for a relationship?
I started it when I was still in my graduate. I probably paid for the last year.
So was it like a few years maybe you did it?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many clients have you had? Meaning like sugar daddies or?
3.
What?
Just 3.
Did you say 8?
3.
I can't hear it. What?
1, 2, 3.
123?
No. 3. 3.
You had 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you only had 3?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, so was it like 3 kind of consistent ones? Meaning like, you were seeing, let's say, one for like 8 months, and then another one for like 6 months, and then another one for a year, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
There was one for 6 months, one for 3 months, and then one that was just that one thing.
Okay. Okay, interesting.
And you know that I like made like $5,000?
Yeah.
Just, no. I should have more because
Are
it's me.
Do you think there's any women that are searching for men on there?
There
What?
are.
Really? I didn't think that would exist.
I think it's harder though.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder.
Yeah. I would have to have, like, if I would do that, I would have to have a 6-pack, have a full head of hair. You know what I mean?
I was just wondering if you would be able to find a sugar daddy as a cross-dresser.
The what? I think I would easily be able to, as a cross-dresser.
Like, the scary thing is, like, how creepy would these guys be?
Oh, they would, yeah. That would be interesting. It's
Like,
I would honestly want to see how that would go.
go for it, babe.
Would I be allowed to?
Yeah.
When we start the open relationship?
Yeah, just, let me know
Yeah.
if you end up going out with anybody.
I would want to attempt that, and I also want to attempt to see me as a guy going for a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
I feel like you'll get more as a cross-dresser.
Oh, easily, because there's.
A lot of.
Because I'm a very good-looking cross-dresser. You know what I mean? No, like not to brag or anything, and then also like it's such a small. There's so little of them. You know what I mean? That are doing that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Versus there's so many like women out there. There's so many men out there. You know what I mean?